Why can't you hit the ground? Hello, golfers. It's John, and I'm back with JD Golf TV. We got another great question from the YouTube verse. Is that a new thing? And it was about, listen, I'm trying, but I can't hit the ground. Well, I thought I'd give you some really cool stuff for why you might struggle with contact. Now, assuming that your golf ball's on the ground and you're standing on the ground, and your golf club's on the ground at address, if you're having trouble actually getting the club to return to the ground. Now, you know that it should return not right here at the ball, but it's ball, click, then thud, right on this side of that golf ball around here somewhere. No, you don't have to take a divot to be a great golfer, but you need to be hitting the golf ball slightly on the way down if it's on the ground. What I find is moving the low point in front at least 2 inches helps people play golf from every lie you find on the golf course. If it's under 2 inches on a nice, level, beautiful lie, you'll be just fine. But once that earth pitches around on you, we're in trouble. The earth is not moving real quick, and it is not running away from you during the swing. So if you're having trouble landing your airplane on the turf, you're doing something to cause the club to move in a fashion that can't reach the ground. Let's go over those things. If I'm you, I get myself on video. At this point, folks, everybody's got a camera phone. There's no excuse. Get you a little tripod, get a friend to hold it, whatnot. You can't likely feel what you're doing wrong. But when you see it on video, you can make an adjustment. So let's start right from the start. Are you set up? Are you set up okay? All right. For instance, if I get real far away from the golf ball, I have a hard time getting the club on the ground. I can't reach the ground. I'm too far away. If I stand up really tall, okay, and some people do this to me, they just kind of stand, we call it the boys' bathroom position, standing up like this, okay? Well, now when I swing back, my shoulders do something it's called a flat turn, and now I have no down left. Okay, check your ball position. If it's an iron, we want that golf ball probably the back of the ball, right even with your zipper, right? Middle of the stance is the most you should get to go, most likely, unless you have like an injury that I have to play around. Like my left knee, when it went, I played golf with the ball back, played on my right leg. That can happen too. Fine. Hey, by the way, check out posture from the down the line view. Make sure that we don't have something goofy going on here, like bending way over, okay? Because when I get into this severely bent over posture, folks, it's really hard to make a good turn. Okay, so keep that back somewhat straightish, okay? There's all your setup stuff. Boy, go figure. We should have to look at setup for this. How about that? So after you've checked out address, then you would look for the first instance in your swing that is causing you to change position and move up away from the golf ball. So many golfers do it right off the get-go. They're here and they come up and out right away, and now I can't reach the ground again. I see that a lot. What I have people do, I might tell them something like, hey, can you get this shirt seam on your left side down toward the golf ball? I might even have people feel like they actually squat down to pick something up back here, just like this. Oh, look, it's a trusty RMT club again. So now we're at address. Okay. All right, Dunigan, take a backswing back here and pick this thing. Oh, that gets me down there. Yeah, that's kind of cool, right? When I do that, don't just squat down this way. You want to make sure that you get the shirt seam down there. There we go. Now, that's a little excessive for me, but hey, listen. If I got myself excessively down and hit the ground this deep, I would be thrilled if I had been having the problem of missing the ground completely, right? Remember, Goldilocks, too deep is necessary right now, okay? Sometimes you can do drills like this too, by the way. What I find is I need to do something that's a little closer to what I need to do in a golf swing. This is to get an idea, and it can absolutely help, but get that club back in your hands right away, okay? Set up, take away. All right, now the fun part is the downswing, and this is where I see a lot of stuff go wrong. Number one thing I see in this part of the golf swing, when people get up to the top of the backswing, from here, they start to swing before they downshift. This is a really big deal. So from the top of the backswing, you've got your pulleys at the gym, and you're going to pull down first, then swing. We can call that a step into. I use that term a lot for my people. So we're back, step into it, then you can turn through. I hit that ground about this far behind it, but I got to the ground. That's a really good move. You'll see that right there. Here comes the step in. Maybe, maybe not. Not dissimilar, but this is a combination move. It's the step in once again. So we're back at the top. We got our ball up here. Try to stay more in your posture, Dunigan. Okay, we're going to go this way and throw down. Now you'll notice when I did that, my whole posture stayed down and my arms got all the way to straight. Was I straightening my arms? I reckon so. What I was really doing was throwing the med ball. And now remember that the med ball is the grip of the club, not the head. So when we swing, we're back. We have our step in, throw down. There we go. Those arms are getting super straight because I'm throwing the club at the ball. Look at that. Easy stuff. Now you're going to go, but Dunigan, I'm hitting too much ground. You should actually say, Dunigan, I'm hitting too much ground. Did you catch that? Now you play with it. I see a lot of this. We get up to here. We swing the club first. We bend the arms first. It's because the sequence is wrong. Okay, we get up here, we swing the club first. We cast it too much, and the arms flex apart. Now, if you think that the arms bending is a problem, think again. What happens is we're maybe swinging the club head too soon rather than downshift, then swing the grip of the club. Watch how beautiful this looks. We're back. There's no jumping up. The reason for jumping up extraordinarily is actually you're just moving in the wrong order. So we have, and I love that med ball, folks. I love that med ball. Back, downshift, throw. Look at that. There, I'm throwing the grip into the ground, and the club head follows. You know why? Because it's attached to me, and my arms run out of down. Isn't that something? Now, once you can legit hit the ground every single time, then you can go to tuning up where you hit it, which is once again Goldilocks. Hey, let's try to hit over there more, okay? Let's try to hit an inch behind. Let's hit 2 inches in front. Let's hit 4 inches in front and play with it. But the second you start missing the ground again, you need to feel what's happening. I do see many people, and again, think about the contradiction. I want you to throw the grip down. This doesn't pop up. But a lot of people hit their top shots because from here, they're popping up. Hey, look at that. I topped that golf ball. I popped this up. But folks, if you think about it, okay, are you losing your mind in the middle of your golf swing? Like, are you actually going blank in the middle of the swing? If you are, good luck. There's going to be a war this game. You have to be trying to do something. And don't forget, if you can't do it at that speed, slow it down. You got to simplify the task. That's all there is to it. If you catch yourself popping up, you have to go and check to see, are you sure you're not going with the club first rather than the downshift? We got to get that lower body going first before the golf club. Now, for the last one for today, I will show you exactly what delicious looks like. Here we go. So good posture out of dress. I have to watch that every single time I'm in here. I'm getting into that old man posture. So good posture, Good balance. I mean, that ball's hit so solid. But if you look at it, there's not much popping up in that golf swing. Okay? I did leave one thing out. There are times I see golfers that will go back and they will have absolutely changed positions this way. They're trying, well, God knows what they're trying, folks. All I know is if you move your pretty little head over that way a foot, good luck hitting this golf ball. It doesn't matter why you're doing it. It matters, okay, I see that, and that's going to cause me to have contact problems. I need to eliminate that. So if you're one of those folks who does the old leaning tower at the top of the backswing, we call that the Haverkamp at Applebrook. If you are moving over this way, what I'll tell you is, hey, don't do that. Step 2, okay, wait a minute. Do you need to feel like you are tilting straight to the side? Notice how when I tilt straight to the side, my head goes toward the target. Now, I don't really want your head to go toward the target. I want you to counteract it going away from the target. Okay? So you might feel like you go like this, tilt this way more, and then swing. Wow, I could hit that one too. I'll be darned. It's amazing. I don't know how I hit the golf ball. And then similarly, but not the same, I give it the, why me, golf gods? Why would you do this to me? I've been your loyal servant for many, many years. Why would you let me struggle? Well, I go back, and I'm going to try to put my shirt buttons up in the air. So this one here, a good posture again, buttons up. Now, when you do the buttons up, it's more like you're kind of going like this, okay? But you can see that that head's not moving around a lot, okay? So this is the center of the circle. If you move this around to and fro, man, golf's going to be a war. So you want to keep yourself turning like a pig on a spit, like you sat on this golf club and went right up, and we just rotated you like a pig right on the fire, okay? Doing this number, downshift, and this number, keeping yourself very beautiful during your golf swing, keeping yourself somewhat in balance, sure, okay? Head steady, fine, but I'd rather use your hat. And one of the cool things you can do, which we can almost do in here, look, there's a shadow. Hey, there's my shadow right there. I can actually use my shadow to help me with my, keeping my head more steady. There we go. There we go, and there. Don't stay down through the golf ball. Let yourself go through the golf ball. All right, now you should be able to hit that ground whenever you want. Don't forget some of the impact drills that we have on the channel, and please go ahead and subscribe, folks. Keep me coming back, and keep your questions coming. Go get after it.